Thank you for tuning back into the Walk On Pod. I'm Luke Abdulvich. With me, as always, is Tommy Ball and Jared Waters, and we're gonna go out here and tell you it is Tuesday night. Another early week recording for the fellas. This one's on me. I will be driving across half the country starting tomorrow, and do not want to worry about recording the podcast. So that's on me. What we are talking about, hopefully, will still be relevant come Sunday. But with that being said, glad to be here, fellas. How are we doing?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm loving these early week recordings, you know.
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. It was a
Got-
long day in the gym, and yeah. But
Got some good
here I am.
feedback about the life bracket last
Yeah,
week.
we did actually. I got a couple texts.
So shout out to the life bracket, man. Good plays.
I actually have an honorary sit for someone. He wants to remain anonymous, but you know, the scouting report is coming up here, so.
Well, why don't we just go ahead and get into it? Scouting report here at the Walk On Pod. Either start something or sit something in the world of sports that you like or do not like. Tommy, you want to go kick us off then?
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. I don't have my phone pulled up, so I might misquote a little bit, but the sit, and it's an honorary sit, but I'm making it my sit. It's watching the game or watching a game, in this case, it'll still be national championship, watching a game with people who think they know ball, but they don't know ball.
It's
That's the sit of the week.
that's really bad.
I purposefully avoid those situations at all
Yeah,
costs.
and I'm gonna agree with this sit. That's why I'm doing it, because I've been in rooms where the loudest person in the room is usually the most wrong, and
Loud and wrong.
it is so annoying. You just have to sit there and be like, okay,
Now,
you don't watch the games.
Now, are you guys the type? I know Jared's answer. Tommy, are you the type of person to sit there and just let them rock, or are you the type of person to be like, "Hey, you're an idiot"? Again,
Depends on how well I know the person. Depends on how well I know the person. If I'm comfortable enough, I'll be like, "Yo."
Let's say it's a mutual friend. Let's say it's a mutual, not a friend. It's someone that
Someone
friend,
brought someone.
Yes.
Someone
I'm
brought someone.
probably
that
I'm
like
probably
you met,
just
you're like, okay, yeah, it's a cool guy, and then they start yapping and they're idiots.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably just letting him rock and looking around like this guy's an idiot.
Nah, I'm all about friction. People know that about me by now.
Jared's gonna be like, yeah, actually, matter of fact, that's wrong. You know,
No.
you have the Dunder Mifflin shirt on, so I could just give my best Dwight.
Speaking of this, though, I saw this tweet yesterday. This feels like the right time to pull it up. I thought it was the funniest thing of all time. So, this guy, I don't know who this dude is. He has 6,500 followers on Twitter. College hoops guy is in his bio. I don't know. So he's watching the game last night, as all basketball fans were. And let me find the tweet again. He's already. Jesus, I need to mute him now because he's gonna pop up on my feed. But he goes, where is it? Where is it? Give me a second. He goes, Houston assistant coach just held up a board that says 14 short as Milos Uzan brought the ball up the floor. They ran a ball screen with their one, Uzan, and their four, Juwan Roberts. Milos hit Juwan in a short roll after he set the screen. Did I snipe that? Quotes his own tweet with the replay of the play. I definitely sniped it. Smiley face. You can tell how Milos picks up the ball and gets the pass away to Roberts that it was meant for that play. So we're just going to act like you discovered the theory of relativity because you learned what a 1-4 ball screen was. Like, are you kidding me? And again, he's over here parading this around on Twitter. He tweeted it 3 times. Like,
this is, yeah, I like
that's
this.
He probably has
the average.
most
That's the
followers are
average. That's the
bots.
average fan. Like, I thought that was an obvious. Like,
It's
granted,
a-
obviously.
I think that's like the not. I think that's like the majority of fans.
But he's a college
any
hoops
way,
guy.
shape, or
He
form
just learned what a
involved
1-4 ball screen is.
If you're anywhere, shape, or form involved with basketball, I guarantee you've had a play in your lifetime where they call out 14 as a 1-4 ball screen, or 15, or 24, or 23.
It's universal. I'm sure it's used everywhere. Like, are you
It's like
kidding
not
me?
like yeah, it's not.
It's not rocket
You
science.
just definitely sniped this. Yeah, good job, bro. Like, you want to
14, 14 short. I mean, what else? What else could possibly be happening?
No,
Guy's gonna go to his men's league and he's gonna call 14 short, and the guy's gonna not set it, and he's gonna get mad.
You were the 4. I'm the 1.
Time out.
Thought it was guys. Did you not watch the game? Like I don't know, but that's what I'm
Did
saying.
you not
If-
see my tweet?
So if I'm if I'm in the room with this guy and he's like, guys, did you see that? I bet a 1-4. The 4 man is gonna set a ball screen for their point guard.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
he's-
yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like,
He's clip farming, if you will, Luke.
yeah, I mean, he got me because I was like, dude, shut up. Like, and then after I sent it to someone, he popped back up on my feed. It's saying some other like
Yeah.
no
Outlandish.
moment, and I was
outlandish.
like, mute. I don't want him on my thing anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Yeah, no, I mean, I learned a long time ago to like, I just don't watch games. People ask me like, even last night, like, oh, like, are you, someone, I'm not going to name names. Someone was like, oh, can you train tomorrow night? Oh, wait, never mind. The game's on. I was like, I'm going to be in the gym. So if like you want to train,
don't let Jared get on that tangent.
yeah.
Oh,
If I-
dude, that's a good one.
I'm like, bro, there's this new invention they just came up with. It's called recording. It's called DVR. It's called YouTube TV.
I'll bet you everything that I have that national championship game is gonna be on again in 2 hours. Like you're gonna be able to
Like, bro, like I'm sorry, like, because that's the difference too. I guess is, like, I don't care if I know what happened right when it happened or 2 hours later. If it's a good close game, I just love watching basketball enough that I'll just enjoy watching the game, even though I already knew Florida won. I didn't finish watching the game until 11:30 last night.
In today's social media environment too, it's nearly impossible to not
It's
know.
impossible.
You're gonna get notifications.
Yeah.
You're gonna get emails. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
like you're gonna
Yeah.
find out whether you like it or
Yeah,
not.
and it's like, and the reality is like I don't have a horse in the race. Like, so it's like I'm not watching the game because I care who wins. I'm watching the game because like I want to watch a competitive, good game.
That brings up a question now. Back to Tommy's sit. Don't mind my washing machine. Do you think the problem is that people don't know ball, or you do, and that's the outlier? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how often are
Yeah.
us 3 gonna sit and watch a game?
No,
and be able
it's that ball. You're the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I think
the
it's
problem.
tough. I think it's tough
I think
because
you're the outlier.
I don't think I've ever sat with a normal, like a
Yeah.
normal person that actually knew how to talk or could just watch basketball and not say
I
anything.
mean, yeah, outside of like my team, but like,
Yeah. Even
I'm
then,
trying to
bro, I've
think.
had some teammates that just like,
I mean, I don't know. I think
yeah.
hopefully at this level that's not the case, but
Well, I'm talking about, I haven't played in the G League, so I'm
no.
talking about like my college team or like.
I
you know,
agree with that. But I'm trying to
Yeah.
think outside of team settings. The last time was probably when we were in Napa watching the WNBA finals. Honestly, and that do you remember? If we
Yeah.
were actually talking basketball, Jared, and that was
Mhm.
productive conversation.
And that was just a terrible game that we watched.
I mean, you
which
know,
game was it?
each its own.
It was like one of the finals games. It was like
Easy
it was
beat.
like the clip that's been going on for like the airball clip. It was like it was similar to that.
There's like one of those every night in the NBA, though. I'm not gonna lie. So it's
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
yeah.
it's a good sit, Tom. It's a good sit, Tom. I just it's unfortunately I think that's just our reality, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I brought that clip up, because I think that's just
Yeah.
what it is.
I also think like
Yeah, it's definitely what it is.
I think the other thing is that makes it worse because you already kind of hit on it, Luke. But just to like circle back and put a bow on it is that with social media now, people like that feel like their knowledge is important or
Doesn't get some
validated. like, bro, there was no social media 15 years ago. Like I wouldn't have to ever look at anyone saying something stupid like that.
I thought it was so funny that like literally
Like-
he thought he was Isaac Newton. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Sniper,
like that's
bro.
the easy, like duh. Like
Yeah, people be like, "Oh, are you gonna watch the game?" I was like, "Yeah, later tonight by myself, in silence."
Yeah.
no,
Like, yeah.
good game though. Good game though.
Yeah.
Great.
Jared, what do you got? Mine's not basketball, so I know.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just knock mine out.
Yeah.
I'll go into my real start, and then I'll give my mini sit, which will kind of circles back, both basketball related. My start, and this is gonna be corny, but I feel like it's necessary, and I want to. So, forgive me, fellow podcasters. But my start is as our very own Luke Avdalovic.
Mm.
He just finished his second
Luke doesn't
pro
like that one.
season I knew he wouldn't like it, but let's just like
this is
I-
not warranted though. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's fine. I think it is warranted. That's why I'm doing this, because you would say it's not
Always
warranted.
warranted.
But I would say, like, to think about, I guess, one, sadly, your season just ended 2 days ago. So it might be a little fresh. But I think, I don't know, man. I got to give you props. I think that you have made more out of your basketball career than anyone could have ever imagined, except for maybe yourself. And I know no one is going to talk about it, and I know you're not going to talk about it for sure. So I have to be the person to talk about it. And you're cringing, and it is somewhat cringe, but that's just because that's your personality, is like an old get off my lawn guy. And
Anyways,
I just nope, shut up. I'm talking. Um, I just want to
Take the
say
flowers
that
in peace, man.
yeah, I just want to say, I was validated today. This is why I was going to do this anyways, but our conversation earlier really validated my thoughts, is that I don't think many people in general could have like handled the situations and the up and downs that you went through this year as a professional player, but that is why you are a professional player and so many people aren't. So I have to give you props, because you took advantage of great situations, and you also fought through like some tough times in those situations. So I think that's like, that is what all of us are trying to do in the day to day, is ride the highs and push through the lows. And if you, anyone who's ever played in the G League or played professional basketball or even college basketball high level can respect that. And so that's why I feel like it has to be my start, because again, being a scrawny kid from Vista Del Lago High School that had no offers and was a walk on at NAU, like, now you just finish your second professional year in one of the greatest sports franchises in the sport. So I just got to give you your props, man. I'm proud of you. And I think it's not talked about enough, the things that you did this year, because there are a lot of things that just didn't show up in the box score. So
well, thanks, man. No, I think also part of the reason why I'm cringing is because I sat here and watched Game 1 of the G League Finals, and for those who don't know, we lost in the Western Conference Finals, and it's just like I don't know, it still's not sitting right with me. Like, we should be playing right now, so like
yeah,
that part hurts. But no, I mean, I know I've talked about it on here before, and like I always talk about it with Jared and Tommy too. Just like as frustrating as times get, as hard as people can think times can get playing basketball or whatever it is, like I was able to take a step back this year and continue to remind myself I wake up and have to worry about basketball. So in the grand scheme of things, like I can be very grateful that I'm in this position, no matter what comes of it, good or bad. And I think the kind of the trials that Jared, touched on, we probably won't get into too many details of it with.
Which we don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that is it was a huge part of my maturation, because like I want to play this game as long as I can, and it's not always gonna go the best way. But I think I grew as a player more this year than I have in years that like you said, stuff might show up in the box score more. And so I think I'm gonna be better off because of it. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just kind of salty that I'm not playing right now. But that's
yeah.
that's
Well,
that's
especially yeah, which I understand. So
that's
anyways,
really the real reason, because
A fantastic,
oh my God, I had a
fantastic start, Jared.
No, thank
yeah.
you.
Fantastic
I mean,
start.
even if you guys won the championship, you would still be cringy if I did this. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
less,
like
though.
that's who you
I would have
are,
a
though.
ring, though. I can't cheese,
They don't give you guys the belt. You guys aren't getting the WWF.
Oh, apparently there is a ring if you win. So hopefully I'll get another year to chase it, though.
At the end of the day, I'm with Jared. Luke's resilience and dedication and detailed, like, everything that you're about as a basketball player needs to get highlighted. I 100% agree with that. Like,
yeah, and you weren't gonna do it, so I had to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
So
Luke
anyway,
paved the way, man.
I want to start myself for having a great year.
Yeah.
No, I also think that this is the last thing I'll say on it, and then we can move on so you can stop cringing. But I also think, looking back on this year in general, it's really, really easy to think about like all the positive or all the highs, like what I was mentioning. Like it's easy to like remember those, but I feel like even the moments where things were tougher, I feel like I remember those just as much, or I remember like going through those with you. So it's like, they always talk because I read this thing that was talking about, like you should feel uncomfortable. If you don't feel uncomfortable, you're not growing type thing,
Yeah,
or you're not
that-
like moving forward.
It's
Like,
my favorite quote, actually.
yeah. So okay, good.
It's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying.
All right, guy.
You said the saying, so
All right. So, anyways, here's my mini start or my mini sit. Sorry, mini sit. It refers back to the championship game, and what made me think about it was at the end. EJ Sharp had a chance to shoot it for at the end of the game, and he did the lift fake jump and then dribble, which is obviously a travel. And if you remember, Baker Mazzara did the same exact thing. And I'm just confused at why guys are still doing that. Like, I want to sit that
Yeah.
someone hasn't sat them down and been like, hey, guy, just keep your toes on the ground, lift the ball up nice and high if the closeout's coming, and then put the ball down first. And then
I
your feet
think-
can do whatever you want. But it's like, who in their right mind just jumps and is like, instead of trying to pass it, they're like, oh, I'll just dribble it. No, that's always been a travel. That's always been a violation. You've never been able to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm just confused at like in these pressure moments, why that is like what you revert to. When it's like, okay, I could lift fake or I could pass the ball to somebody, but like if I dribble it right now, it's a for sure turnover. Like if I pass it, it might get tipped. If I put the ball down and dribble it, it's a for sure turnover.
Yeah.
So I'm just like my mini sit is just like, bro, why is that still in basketball?
In this case, I think, it was a massive moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it
And
was a
Walter
adrenaline build.
Clayton, when you watch the film back, Walter Clayton did fall asleep and was ball watching for half a second too long. Sharp, from my point of view, in my opinion, it looks like Sharp got excited at how open he thought he was, and credit to Clayton, he took off from like 2 feet behind the 3-point line to contest that. And I
Yeah.
don't think he saw him. Like he just turned, jumped, oh shit, panicked. But I agree with you, Jared. It's bad. Like you gotta,
Like,
you
just at least pass
he
the
did the
ball.
one thing that just kills the play.
No, it was
Well,
literally 5 seconds out. Like he could have thrown the ball out of bounds and they would have had a chance to foul and get the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, or throw it off of Walter Clayton.
No, that's what I'm saying. That was
Well,
You
literally
could have
like
done
you said,
anything
Tom,
but
that
that.
was the one thing.
or and I'm not. You guys know how I feel about it. Or jump into him. Like,
I mean, at least give it a shot at that point. Like, at
Like-
Well, you
least-
saw what happened in the UCI game.
yes,
That was ridiculous.
yes.
no.
I
also-
just
I
feel
just
really
don't-
I
bad
think it was
for
the
him.
moment. I agree with you, Tommy. I
But
think it was the
Baker
moment.
Mazzara did the same thing. I'm just
Same
like,
thing though.
bro,
It was in the moment. That was like what with a
I
minute
know,
to go.
but
They
like,
needed
bro, come on, dude. You're playing college. Like, you're playing at the highest level
The
possible.
lights
Like,
are bright, man.
I don't care. That's the one thing that literally kills. Like, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
Like, you could do
Yeah.
anything else.
No, I
No,
was
this is
I was
interesting.
baffled.
You could
I
do,
was
like, look at
baffled.
Marcus Page. Marcus Page didn't try to dribble the ball. He double clutch shot a three.
crazy.
Real hooper.
Like, that
I
would
also
have been
do
better
think-
to do that.
I also do think like I don't know how to word this. I guess we could call it like chucking culture.
Okay.
Where it's like you said, there's a little bit of green light. This is my moment. I'm gonna get it up, and then it's that was the
That
wrong
was
thing.
dumb.
Yeah, like it's
Mm.
not that you process the moment. It's like I'm chucking it without
Yeah.
whatever's going on. You know what I mean? So I think that
I guess.
I don't
just
know.
like the fact that I saw that in a Final Four game and then saw it in the championship game. It's like, dude.
Yeah, that is weird that it happened twice.
Like I'm sorry. Like this may come off bad. I've never done that in a game.
no, I've never done it in a game.
Like
I don't think
never
I've ever
done
done
that
it either.
because it's literally a violation. That would be like catching a pass and then just like running back, like sprinting through the pass.
Yeah.
That's
not
pretty sick to
dribbling.
do too, though. They don't call
Yeah.
that sometimes. So.
No, but I'm saying no, like catching it and then just
Yeah.
start running to the rim without dribbling. Like I never do
Oh, yeah, it's just like.
that. But either way, to
That's funny.
the other thing I want to bring up is it not sick justice that Houston the thing that Houston did to Duke, they got done to them.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was a great game. I was like super
I think Duke
happy.
would have won
that-
by 15 last night if they were in.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Walter Clayton was undeniable, bro.
No,
Yeah.
he was. I mean, I don't know. That he wasn't
He-
the reason why they won, but
No, but I'm saying he was on like, and he somehow turns it on those
Yeah,
last
like
3 minutes.
he was awful, and he still had 9 points in the last 5 minutes.
no,
Yeah.
he was good. Don't get me wrong, he was good. I think it was a better matchup for Duke though, because like we knew that the way Houston plays, like they're begging the refs to call foul every time. In the championship game, down the stretch, they did call foul every time. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
I think Duke could have matched their offensive firepower.
Yeah, but I
don't disagree.
also think, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just think that it's just crazy how, like, I mean, college basketball is so much different than it used to be, but it's just like, just the feast and the famine, like, just to be able to, like, dude, you're humming, and then because the nature of the game now, like, if you get cold fast, or you can get cold fast, and then it's hard to heat back up.
I did want to bring that up. I do think that the NCAA is gonna shift more towards NBA style basketball with simple actions, not as many
Yeah.
sets, all that, because you're having such carryover with teams, you can't, or such turnover with teams, you
Put
can't
in detailed
instill,
offenses.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
Can't
a
run
bunch of
principle.
ATOs. It's gonna be a bunch
Yeah.
of simple actions, and I do think that's like why Florida scored so much. They literally run transition, high ball screen, and ATO.
Yeah.
That was what they scored everything. Like
Yeah.
and it's,
DHO, like continuity. Like,
yeah,
that's
a
it.
lot
Yeah.
of delay
literally
actions,
they're
which is
just
all like
zoom.
that's
They're just
not
consistent zoom action left to right.
literally
Like,
every
they
single time.
literally just dribble,
Yeah.
dribble, pin down.
The only thing they mix it up is like when they got like Clayton coming off the little baseline stagger, and then
Those were all
into zoom.
ATOs though.
Yeah.
Like, most of those were ATOs.
That's what I'm saying though. Is like that's
Which
the
is
only
NBA
time
style.
that he ended up below the free throw line.
If
Yeah.
they were stuck in the half court, it was
It's
Hauck
ugly.
doing circles or
Yeah.
Alex Condon travel.
And
Yeah.
shout out to those bigs. Those were really good playmaking bigs. I
that
think
was the best
Golden-
Condon played, but he
Yeah.
also traveled 3 times like Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Golden has that a lot. He had playmaking bigs at USF too.
Yeah.
You can tell they like that delay action with the big leading it at the top of the key, and
Yeah.
I mean it works.
I just think the other thing too that was cool, and I might be the only person that thinks this, like the best team won.
Yeah.
Like, I think, in my opinion.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Duke is a pretty good team.
Like they were the best team. They won the SEC, the best conference.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They came in as
Yeah.
the #1 overall seed, and they did what they were supposed to do. And the game was really good. Like
Were
the
they number one
game was.
overall?
No, Auburn was.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
so.
Auburn was? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, they beat him though.
Yeah.
No, they
Okay.
they were. I mean, yeah,
They beat.
I
I think
agree.
they beat Alabama twice. They beat Auburn twice.
Yeah.
beat UConn.
Beat
Yeah.
UConn.
I mean, they had a hell of a run too. Yeah, they had to go through a gauntlet of teams.
No, they're a really good team. They're a really good team. It was a
No,
great
they're-
basketball. It was great
they're,
basketball weekend.
Yeah.
They're smart, but like obviously we talk about Houston's physicality and their defense, but Florida guards too. Like
Yeah.
They have like some real athletic wings that are
Dude, Elijah, the dude. Oh my God.
Richard
Elijah Martin and Richard are
Like,
crazy.
are
Bro,
you
where
kidding
Martin
me?
took off, like where he was taking off from when he almost bodied, bro.
No, dude,
Oh my God.
like he's a great basketball player. I think he'd be an NFL Hall of Famer. I'm not even
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah, no
Oh,
facts.
That's
He's
DK
built. He
Metcalf,
looks.
but
Yeah,
even more like skill.
yeah.
Like,
He looks crazy. Like he doesn't even look like a basketball player. Like
Yeah.
built
no,
like a basketball player.
He's a monster. He's a monster.
That was just a fun game and all, and
Yeah.
like you had
That's what I'm
LJ
saying. When
You had
Oh, go
LJ
ahead.
Cryer going for his second natty, Elijah
Yeah.
Martin redemption tour in the Final Four. He's in the natty. Like you had good
Yeah.
storylines, and then obviously what Walter Clayton did all tournament. Like is
I just think it's cool. It's nice. Like it sound again, and people may not like it, but it's like, bro, the team, the best team won. They came out on top. Like to me,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you're
Yeah,
right. I
I
think the Duke matchup would have been good. I don't think Duke would have won, but the Duke matchup would have been very intriguing
Yeah.
to watch.
it
would
would
have
have
been
been
offensive
interesting.
firepower.
Yeah,
It would have been
yeah,
interesting because Cooper would have been up for the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it was good.
It's cool. I thought it was a good tournament.
I watched more
Unfortunately-
games this year than I have in a couple years.
Yeah, unfortunately, like with the way college basketball is trending, like mid-major hoops is just dead.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
and we can talk about that maybe next week or something. But all the stuff that I'm seeing, like just like a quick stat, like I think it's like 90% of all conference guys in mid majors are in the portal.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I mean,
just
it's just
looking
the
for
money. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
The
JUCO.
bread.
It's literally just like JUCO now.
No, it's pretty crazy.
It's
Yeah.
absurd.
I think it'll even out though, because like when the portal first happened, it wasn't that bad. Now it's gonna be super, and then it's gonna come back a little bit. Like there was a stat, I don't remember what it was, but it was like I want to say over 50% of all players in the Final Four or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So like I think there's gonna be a shift back
Yeah.
to trying to stay. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
I think it's gonna be.
Can I get
was-
another
the
another
stat you're
shout out?
saying, Luke?
Oh, go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say the stat Luke is saying is like the last since the portal era, all 4 or 5 champions have had at least 60% of their roster.
Yeah. Retaining. Yeah.
And Florida not having one top 100 recruit is pretty dope.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, because I know we're going kind of off tangent. Why I don't understand why Duke is getting flamed because of like all the talent they've had and they haven't won. Like,
Makes no sense.
like yeah, like why are you flaming? Like, how many teams? Like, I mean, there's only one team
it's a
that
cherry
wins
pick
every
stat,
year.
though. It's a
Yeah,
cherry pick stat. Like
but that's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
though. It's like, why? Who cares if they have McDonald's? Obviously, like it's not a big deal. Like, or it makes a big deal. Is like, how many McDonald's All Americans one and dones have won other than Carmelo? Like that happened one time.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Anthony Davis. Okay, twice. Yeah, twice since my like that I can remember.
That's what I'm saying. There's a
Like,
lot that goes in.
Was
And
it Okafor a freshman when he won?
Yeah, I think Jaleel was.
with
Well, he
Duke?
won two. He won two. No, not Jaleel Okafor. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, I
I'm
was thinking
saying was
Emeka
Jaleel
Okafor.
Okafor a freshman?
Maybe him and
He's a
Tyus
guy.
Jones.
They were. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they were.
They were the same class.
But
Yeah.
again, like that team was.
Grayson
I don't
Allen.
like. I don't know. It's a cherry pick
Yeah.
stat to me because
No,
then you
that's
also-
but that's what I'm saying though. Like, why does Duke catch heat for that? Like, I don't
you
get
got-
it. Like,
Kentucky missed the tournament like multiple
Yeah.
times when they
Yeah.
get the #1 recruiting class. Like I'm not hearing that. Like,
yeah, like stop. Like, and I don't even like Duke like that. But I'm like,
No, but
bro,
it's just-
why am I seeing them catching strays on
Oh,
Twitter?
it's definitely
Because
weird.
retweets.
yeah, like, but it's
And
just
Duke
dumb.
is
It's
easy.
like-
It's an easy hated. Like it's a hateable place.
yeah,
You know?
I know, but I don't know. I just hate it because it's like again, like what we talked about earlier, like people give them validity because someone will like that, and then it shows up on someone else's feed. And they're like, oh yeah, that's kind of
Numbers up there.
Yeah.
Palm, and then there you go.
Yeah, dude. Like, so what? There's only one team that wins every year. Like,
They went to the Final Four. Like it's an impressive season. Like
yeah, with like essentially a whole new team,
Three
No,
freshmen leading the way.
with,
Yeah.
the
an 18-year-old.
it's gonna be-
Anyways, yeah. So that's all I got. Great game.
Yeah, shout out to college basketball. I'm sure we'll continue to talk about it as the portal is continuing to stay hot. I have a start. Gonna transition. This is not basketball related. This is golf related.
It is golf season.
If you don't know, the Masters is this week. This is arguably the best time to watch sports.
Hello,
You got
friends.
NCAA tournament, you got the Masters, you got NBA playoffs, back to back to back. Like it's a great time. Now at the Masters, the reigning champ hosts the champions dinner, and they get to pick the menu.
So awesome.
I'm
so
starting Scotty Scheffler's menu.
His
Let's
menu's
say-
fire. He did the same menu too, back to back.
Same menu, which I love.
What is it?
Because like I'm the type of guy that will.
He's
eat
gonna read
shit.
it to
This
you,
is my
but it's
favorite
yeah,
food.
it's
So,
good.
Appetizer, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a couple menus. Maybe we'll each do our own. I don't know, but we're gonna make a menu, a Masters, if we were to win the
We
Masters.
can make one. Let's make one.
Appetizers, cheeseburgers, sliders, served Scotty style. Now, Scotty style is with the French fries in the slider with the toothpick on top. Shout out
I
to
like
Scotty.
that.
Firecracker shrimp with
I
top
love
chili,
that.
sriracha
Love
mayo
that.
dip.
That's-
That's
love
so
that.
fire. That's so
Just
fire.
love that. So good.
This is what I really love. Papa Chef's meatball and ravioli bites. He got his dad's meatball and ravioli recipe in the Masters dinner. That is so sick to me. That is so
Look at
sick to me.
Scotty.
Pecorino cheese, tomato basil sauce.
Love it.
Great.
Love it. Yeah.
First course, Texas style chili. We're all over the place. You got seafood, you got sliders, you got
This guy's
Yeah.
stomach he's doing it on purpose, bro. Your stomach is gonna
And
be
I was gonna
cooked.
bring this up after. Main course, wood-fired cowboy ribeye or blackened redfish. Now let me read you how it's served. Family style mac and cheese, jalapeno cream corn, soy glazed Brussels sprouts, chipotle lime, roasted sweet potatoes. That is a meal. That is a meal right there.
Bro,
Like
my
that is
style will be on the toilet for the first 9.
Yeah.
dessert, warm chocolate chip skillet cookie with vanilla
Yeah.
bean ice cream.
I
Bazooki,
can't even
essentially.
think. I can't even think of this much food, dude.
This is
Yeah.
fantastic. Now,
Yeah.
to Jared's point, I think there's a tactical part to
Yeah.
this because there's
Yeah.
champions in that dinner that are playing this week as well.
Yeah.
This might be what Scotty likes to eat, and it goes through the system fine.
Yeah, he's
Becky
used to
might
it. He's
be
been
honest,
eating it
bro.
every. Yeah.
Decky is not.
Dude.
He does not
Yeah,
eat.
Colin
Burgers,
Marcala, what's he gonna eat? He's like
Dude,
vegan.
shrimp,
That's what I'm saying.
chili, ribeye.
Um,
Kidding me?
no, this is so. This
He's
is
a
fire to me.
bro. It's such a Texas, like I went to Texas type shit.
Yeah.
No, like he's from Dallas. Like this is clearly like. But we're gonna go ahead and build our menu right here, fellas. So
Are we?
yeah, we're gonna build a menu. So
All right.
appetizers we get
I'm gonna
3. So we'll
punch
each
you when
pick an
I see
appetizer.
you. If you say anything, Luke, I will punch you when I
No,
see
no,
you.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying.
no.
Okay.
We
all right.
have 3 appetizers. That's how he has it. We're each gonna pick an appetizer. I think that's
Okay.
fair. I think that's fair.
Okay.
All right.
You can go first.
Okay. All right. I'll go first. My appetizer would be. Think I'm gonna go. How many main are we gonna agree on a main course or how's
We'll
that gonna
do-
work? Because I'm thinking like how I'm gonna build it up.
We can well,
We can
okay,
vote-
So
we can
there's
vote on it.
3 appetizers, then there's a first course, a main course, and a dessert. We can each take one of those.
All right. Okay. All right. Then that's easy. Then I'm gonna take chicken nachos as my appetizer.
Nachos is
Chicken
crazy.
nachos.
I like it though. Get the fingers nice.
I don't
and
want to
juicy.
give you all the stuff I like on it, but like just put chicken nachos. It's
Chicken
good.
nachos. No, that's cool. That's cool. Tom,
Extra
what would you like?
cilantro, but
I like the slider shout from Scotty, but I won't do that. I'm gonna go with like some garlic bread.
Okay,
Yeah.
keep it simple.
Nice.
We're real simple. I'm a simple guy.
I know exactly what I want, and this is funny. Ours is gonna kind of align with his. I want calamari. On my
I
appetizer.
like fried calamari.
Yeah,
I was
fried
thinking about
calamari.
shrimp,
I
so
want
Okay,
fried
so
calamari.
do you like tartar sauce or do you like
No, I usually like whatever their like house sauce is.
I like
Okay,
tartar
alright.
sauce.
I mean, I
Jared.
like tartar sauce, but for calamari, I think that's.
Yeah. I like ketchup actually. I think ketchup is a good call.
Well, I mean, you could do like
Ketchup's good.
cocktail sauce too.
Yeah. Or I like cocktail sauce better than I like tartar sauce. I don't like
Yeah.
tartar sauce.
I'm not mad.
I mean,
at that.
I
I'm a
like
tartar sauce
cocktail
guy,
sauce,
though.
though.
That's cool. That's cool with me. That's cool with me. Okay, we got a first course, a main course, and dessert. I don't know who wants to take what, but I think that's how we should split it up.
Oh, I'm doing dessert.
Okay, I mean, I want lobster.
That's a good main course.
That's a
I
really
would-
good play.
I would
That's
agree.
a good. Yeah.
So okay, so I'll
Lobster
take
tail,
first
right?
course.
Like with the butter
Yes.
and like okay.
Yes, with the butter,
Little
go.
cracked pepper.
Lobster is our
Seafood.
main.
You guys like seafood?
Love seafood.
I don't love
love it.
seafood, but like I will take me some
I would
shellfish.
do. I would pick a sushi platter if
Yeah.
this was my main. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Shellfish, I like.
So how we just want like just a fat lobster tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm
just-
saying. Lobster tail with the whole. Just give me
So
the
we-
like.
we
Give
want
me
some
the
sides, we
the
want
Give
some
me
can of
Larry
butter.
the lobster, man.
Can of
The
butter.
butter, the drizzle, all of it.
Any
Like,
sides? We want some like mashed potato.
Asparagus or something.
Yeah,
We
what do
can
we think?
throw,
Tom? This is your
um,
course.
Yeah, it's
we
your
could
course.
throw,
Tom.
like, yeah, get some asparagus in there.
Asparagus.
And then y'all know I'm a twice baked potato, guys. Come on.
Oh, that's a
that's
good
good.
call.
That's really
Let's
good.
go
That's
twice
That's a
really
good call.
potatoes,
You're gonna get
load it
carved up, man. You're gonna be
Yeah.
ready to play 18.
Mhm.
Because like with the garlic bread and the twice baked baked
That's
potato,
good. I like that
Yeah.
though. I like that
it's
too.
good
I like
carbs with the
that, too.
bacon bits and the
Yep,
chives.
yep.
And the
Load
cheese.
that
Yeah.
puppy up.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
dip the butter, whatever butter I don't have left for my lobster tail. I'm gonna douse on my potato.
Yeah, no, we're looking good here. We're looking good
Yeah.
here. Okay, first course. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really understand what first course is. So.
I mean, there's
Dang,
an easy
I-
route that I could easily take,
How
but I
much
don't want
time is in between the first course and the
That's
main
what I'm
course?
saying. But there's one thing that I love, and this was an appetizer served at the Abdalovich house all the time. And I'm not in my grandparents, the Abdalovich house. I don't know what the name of it is, but do you know like the little, and this is the thing that's like closest to it. They're like, I think Greek is called like step it something. I don't know, where it's like spinach in cheese squares, and they're like, I don't know, in like a
I don't
puff
know.
pastry.
I've never had that.
Yeah,
I'm spinach
I'm not
dip,
familiar.
obviously, but yeah.
Here, hold on. Step in I don't know what it's called.
I'm not familiar with that.
Step in straka.
something like that. I don't know, but basically
Alright.
it's like a spinach square. My grandma
Okay.
makes them. They're fire. So I'm just gonna put
All right, Grandma
Baka-
Abdos.
Baka
Yeah.
Abdo. Baka is grandma in Croatian.
Got it.
Baka Abdo spinach squares. That's our first. That's our first course. And
That's
it's
nice.
perfect.
That's actually gonna do well with the yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
This fits in.
The
Yeah.
easy one would have been just a chicken Caesar salad. But that's a little boring. That's a little
Yeah,
boring.
yeah, we don't want
Caesar
that.
wrap,
A
please.
Caesar wrap. All right, Jared. Dessert. What do you got?
Oh, this is easy. We're flying in Marie's Donuts.
Oh, okay.
We're flying in Marie's Donuts. This is easy.
Marie's Donuts. I like that. Okay. So the
Okay.
Walk On Pod Masters dinner is gonna look like this. You're gonna sit down. On your table, you're gonna have 3 fat plates of chicken nachos. You're gonna have a bread basket of garlic bread flowing around, and then next to those 3 plates of chicken nachos, you're gonna have fried calamari going around as well.
Yeah.
A lot of finger food in the opening.
I love it. This is so
How it
awesome.
should
First
be.
course, you're gonna clear the table. Everyone's probably gonna get a little palate cleanser. We're bringing Baka Abdo spinach squares around. You know,
Baka Abdo, shout out, man.
shout out to Baka Abdo bringing the spinach squares. I know my family will appreciate that because she'll make them and they'll be gone within 5 minutes. They're fantastic. Now,
Yeah,
boom,
that
main
makes sense.
course. We're going to the lobster tail special. Lobster tail special.
Such a good call,
with
Tom.
asparagus and a twice baked potato on the side.
Oh.
Give me the sides that you can go and you know what I'm saying. You can customize not only your lobster tail but your twice baked potato as well.
Yeah, like the little like a potato bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then desserts, we're bringing in the big guns. Marie's Donuts is being catered to Augusta National. This is a
Sounds
great.
fantastic.
Blown across the
This is really
nation.
good. This is a really good.
In fact, I might just pay for King, who owns Marie's Donuts, to fly and then make the donuts hot, fresh. Right in the crow's
frying them in
in
the back.
in the crow's nest.
That's awesome.
While we're on food topic with the Masters, I do want to give a quick shout. Their menu is the same price that it's always been. So if you go to the Masters as a patron and you are watching and you want to get something from the snack bar, it's going to be like $2 for something that would now actually cost you like 18. So that's pretty
That's
dope.
awesome.
Shout
$2
out to
nachos. I
Yeah.
can't find a happy hour better than that.
that.
That is really cool.
But yeah, all right, fellas, thanks for
All
doing
right,
that. I thought it would
that's
be a
good.
fun
That's awesome. Yeah, I like that.
fun little bit there. Do we
So-
want to continue to talk a little bit of Masters?
I would love to hear the Golf Savants Masters prediction.
So Luke, I'll let you go
That's
first because I have like obviously like a bias pick. So
I have some real.
you're gonna have
stats.
Luke's gonna have the real spill here.
So I think I'll give you.
I'm a
okay.
casual. This is me. I'm a non-ball knower in golf, but I'm not gonna.
And I'm gonna be an emotional like chooser. You know,
I'm gonna
Like,
take. I'm gonna
biased.
give a few different options here. Long shot that I think he plays well in. Actually, no. We're not gonna do that one first. Who's one of the hottest in golf right now, but people aren't gonna recognize it because he's on the Live Tour. Joaquin Neiman.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
cooking
Joaquin
right now.
Neiman is on a
Yeah.
heater right now.
Yeah,
and
he's cooking
playing
right now.
really, really good golf.
Good name.
Yeah,
I think he has a really good shot at this.
Yeah.
So keep your
and
eye on-
he's a very good iron player too. So
it is, and that's
that's the key.
who I have 2 people who I'd love to see win who are talented enough to win. I don't know if they have the huevos to do it.
Wait,
Morikawa and
No
Akshay
huevos.
Bhatia. Morikawa is the hottest player in golf right now. And Rory, but Rory's not going to win. So I don't know.
Rory's playing well.
Rory's
Batia, man, that guy I feel bad for him. He had a rough couple weeks.
But I love Akshay. I'm gonna root for Akshay no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see Akshay win. I'd love to see Colin win. Colin, it fits him. He's been in the top 10 the last 3 Masters. He's just like Jared and I have talked about it before. He's not a killer to like get it done. I'm sure he'll
That's your
finish top
guy,
5.
Luke.
I
That
love
has
Colin.
been your guy.
He's so technical though. Like
He just like he's not gonna go Tiger rip. He's not gonna rip
Yeah,
one. Like
he's-
he's like when he's in the pine straw and he's gotta like hit a 4-iron stinger to like keep up. Like he's just not good.
Well, he just doesn't he's not a killer. Like he doesn't walk
Yeah.
around the course like a matador. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's not intimidating. Like people are gonna catch him. But he's such a technical golfer. That's why I like him a lot. He's
Yeah.
very, very technical. So those are my 2 that I'll be rooting for that I hope. The long shot that he's been playing well, and his style of play fits Augusta. If anyone's style of play fits Augusta, where like you're an aggressive second shot player, you have really good touch around the green. Sepp Straka.
Oh, yeah.
Straka
Yeah,
is
he's the
long
dark
shot
horse.
pick.
He's the
Seth
dark
Straka,
horse. Yeah,
the person that
I
I
agree.
think a lot of people
And he's been
like is
playing
Jared.
well. He's finished like 3 top 10s.
He's very good. The
Yeah.
person that I think that Jared is gonna pick that I think is gonna lay a fat egg, Ludwig Aubert. I do not think he's gonna play well. He does not suit well for Augusta National. That is my
Isn't that where he like popped out last year though?
yeah, but that's
Yeah,
because like,
that
he
might
was
have been that might have been.
that was a
So
young like I don't really know
yeah.
what I'm getting into.
Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah. So that's who I want to win. So I'll go Luke's route. That's who
Yes.
I would want to win.
The best golf, the best swing in golf right now.
Yeah. So
It's
I would
nothing
want
against
him to
him.
win.
I just think
yeah.
his play style is way too ballsy to win at Augusta, like and do
Yeah.
it year after year.
Yeah, like Tom, to answer your question, he kind of hit lightning in the bottle, like Luke said, on day 2 and 3. So he
Mhm.
put himself in the conversation to be like right there. And then he kind of faltered, but then picked it up. Like, so he ended up finishing second. And like Colin, like what Luke said too,
He
Colin
choked,
kind
I
of
remember
folded.
that.
Yeah, like he
He's
kind of
just, like,
folded.
But I mean,
Yeah,
like
so-
he's just not like in again. Scotty's on your heels. I think 99% of anyone would.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
and-
And that's where I think, to Luke's point, again, I'm giving him a lot of credit because he knows ball. That's where Ludwig was so young and inexperienced that didn't affect him because he just had no
Yeah.
idea.
bro was just teeing it up.
Yeah, he was just like out there playing.
He probably
like,
didn't even
hooping,
recognize
right?
the moment, but like I think
Yeah.
now it'll catch up.
Now,
to him.
like, there's some pressure on him, and
he's
he's getting
just-
a lot of love.
He's just
like-
too ballsy. Like, and I think that pays off in different places. Not at the Masters.
Yeah.
Not at the Masters. Like,
So-
I'm not Tiger,
so-
but, like that's
Yeah, so that's who I hope would win. That's who I would like to see win.
I like
Luke
Aubert.
said.
Though. It's not
Yeah,
enough. I just
That's
think,
who I want to see win. I think Straka is the dark horse. I think it's going to be really, really hard it's going to be hard for him to put pressure on people early on. But I think he's going to stay so steady that he's going to be there in the mix when it's done. Like, he may not come out and shoot like a 60, 64 or something the first day, but he's going to stay really consistent. And other people, because Augusta's so tough, are going to like have a great first and second day and then pull a Justin Thomas and implode or whatever, right?
people like JT this week.
But see, I think who I think is primed and ready to like really make this next step too is Bryson. I'm going to pick Bryson.
Nah,
Yeah.
I can't go.
I'm gonna
I
go.
do think he'll be in. I mean, it's not really.
I think
he's
he's
always
gonna. I
in
think
the
he's gonna
mix.
get over the hump. I think the rest of his game is rounding out. That's what I would say.
He's been his worst statistical year, and that's why he just switched all his clubs last week.
Yeah. Well, I think that's.
I think he's going to be a showman. He's going to probably be in the mix. I don't think he gets it done though. Again, like he won at Pinehurst, that favored the long ball hitter. Like
Yeah.
Augusta, doesn't.
I'm
necessarily
putting.
favor-
I'm putting.
What about
I'm
my guy
putting my.
Xander.
He's
been
still.
hurt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like not.
I love Xander though. If
I
you
like.
wanted to,
I like Matsuyama. Looks good.
Yeah,
I mean,
Matsuyama's been playing
yeah.
well. I mean, he's
think-
always good.
Yeah.
He's won it before, right?
Kim will be fire.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I just think for me, if I'm looking at it like, not again, I don't. Luke knows ball, but I just feel like Bryson, the charisma and like what you said, and like this would be his next step in his career, right? To win a green one. So that's just gonna be my guess. But I still really like Straka. I really like Straka.
I think Seth Straka would be fire. What else are people saying? People like Spieth because Spieth is a loaded gun. Spieth could come out here and be the greatest player on earth. But
He's also-
Spieth is also going to melt down for five holes in a row and then get an eagle for the next two. Like that's just.
You
what-
just can't. But like at Augusta, you can't do that though.
I mean, he's done it before though.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. He's done it before. I like Brooks last year. I don't like Brooks this year.
Yeah. He's kind of been off.
Yeah. Bryson just scared. I mean, Bryson literally just launched a new driver last week. Like, I don't know. And he's been saying all this stuff about he still doesn't know what golf ball he wants to use. And like, he's
I
just
just
like
think that's him pontificating though. I think that's just like for clicks, bro.
He's such a showman, which I appreciate. It's just
No, but that's what I'm
something
saying. I think when it comes down to the golf though, like his golf game has improved.
I think his best golf was when I mean I don't think he's like fallen off, but I think he was playing his best golf when he won the U.S. Open last year.
Yeah, and I think he's steadily improved is what I would
Dude,
say.
he's been dookie.
Yeah.
You've been paying attention to the Live Tour?
I have, but like you know
Because it's
how
not
it
like-
is.
because he's been bad.
I mean, yeah, but you know how it is though. Sometimes it's like your score is not always going to reflect how you're playing or how you're improving.
I like Brian Harmon too. Put a new putter in the bag.
Is that like a shout out to your new putter?
No, it's just
I was
he's-
actually thinking that when he said that.
he
He was grinning and like winking
was
his
grinning
eyes.
like he
Yeah.
wanted to
Brian
talk
Harmon
about his
hasn't
new
switched
putter.
the putter in I think they said 11 years, and he just put a new putter in the bag and won at the Valspar last week. Momentum is scary.
Is Scotty becoming the boring pick? Is that what's going on here too?
Scotty hasn't won, man. I don't know. This is
I'm
obviously
talking about
the-
Augusta, like, but
this is he hasn't won this year though. Like obviously this is the stage for him to win his first one this season, but it's like I don't know, man.
hey man, that dad life is different, bro.
Minwoo's hot right now. Minwoo's been playing a lot of good golf.
He's more volatile than
He's just too
I don't
young.
trust
He's too
him.
young.
Yeah,
He's-
I don't trust him.
I like
Immature.
Minwoo though. He's fun to watch.
Talk about showman guys, just literally YouTube.
Yeah, which I respect. That's
Yeah.
that's part of the game right now. But yeah, I'm rooting
yeah,
for
I was-
Akshay. I'm rooting for Akshay over anybody.
He's got to get it
Rory,
together.
you know YouTube call.
Yo, Rory. Rory
You ever heard of Bob
Rory-
Does Sports?
Rory is
Nope.
playing some of the best golf. of
I
his
just
career
can't
now,
buy
dude.
into it,
He's
bro.
not
Just
gonna
can't
win.
buy
He's
it.
not. Gonna,
I just can't buy into it, bro. It's not gonna happen.
the moment is unfortunately too big for him.
Alright.
But yeah, enough golf talk. Or Tom, you want to make a prediction?
Nah, you
No,
guys.
come
you guys
on,
got
just
it
throw a
covered.
name. Come on.
All right, let's go Max Homa.
That's not. I don't even know if he's playing.
He might not have qualified.
Alright,
I
fine.
think he is, but that's not gonna
Um,
happen. By the way,
I'll say-
What's
I'll say
what's
Rory.
the
I'll say
what's the
Rory
Canadian what's the Canadian dude that's been playing good? Luke Hadwin.
Hadwin.
No,
Adam
that-
Hadwin's been. I mean, yeah.
Did you see that, Tom? When Adam Hadwin got mad and slammed his club and clipped the sprinkler, and the sprinkler
I
popped
actually
open.
did see that. I actually did see that.
He couldn't get it down.
Max Homa is playing. Max Homa's caddy didn't get fired, but left him like 2 weeks ago.
I didn't know that.
And he's
Okay.
on the bag of someone else this week. I want to say Justin Thomas.
I'm gonna
Ouch.
take Rory. I'm gonna say Rory gets over the hump.
Yeah, that's
That's a bad pick, but we love you
Bob.
anyways, Tom.
well,
Bob. He's got some
I don't know.
Bob magic with him this week.
No, he's funny, dude. He's funny. Yeah, Max Homa's
Can I commiserate real quick?
maybe.
I was supposed to be there this weekend. I had a promise for tickets and they just didn't fall
What?
through. Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a lot. That's a big
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
isn't
I
it
got
really
my
hard
hopes.
to
I
get
didn't
there?
get my hopes up too much, but like now that it's hit, it's like, man, I remember literally having this conversation.
Yeah, I mean that wouldn't have happened.
No, it actually probably should have, but it didn't.
Okay, who's his caddy? Sure.
All right, we starting 5 now or what?
Yeah, I'm looking up whose caddy he's with now because I just read it.
Bro's getting the
Justin
gossip.
Thomas. So Max Homa's caddy left him, and he's now on the bag of Justin Thomas.
That's-
Wait,
Okay,
what
so-
happened to Justin Thomas's other caddy?
I don't know if he's ever had like a steady one for a while. I don't know, but
That's probably why he sucks.
there's a few reasons why he sucks. Okay, starting five. This is what we had last week. We are working through the alphabet. We are now on the letter C. Let me pull up the wheel. We're on the letter C.
Does this look backwards or forwards, Tom? This is backwards.
No, that's good.
Forward.
All right, forward. Good.
Nice, dude. Let's switch up the name order. See if it doesn't land on Tommy this time.
Yeah, freaking Tommy,
I put you first this
Freaking-
time, Jared. All right, here we go.
Mr. Trojan.
Come on.
For the letter C.
If I don't get it,
Dude, this is rigged.
this,
I literally.
oh my god, what in the Luke, bro?
Go.
Let's just rock paper scissors it from now on.
That doesn't work.
Go.
How does that not work?
All right.
I'm gonna end up with second. Crap.
I'm gonna keep going first, man. First has been fun.
And this is like a whole letter, and this letter is pretty.
Yes, let's go. I'll take third.
All right, Tommy first. I'm second. You're third.
Bang.
Ah,
right.
sucker.
This
Gotta go back and
is
look at my list.
this is my LeBron. This is my Michael
LeBron.
Jordan. This is the
Okay.
best player.
That's an oxymoron.
The Curry family.
And life would not be the same without this thing. Give me comedy at the small forward.
Oh, nice, Tom. I like that.
Comedy at the small forward.
That's
We
super
need
dope. I like that a
comedy.
lot.
Thank
Comedy
you.
of the small forward.
That's awesome. Thanks,
Okay.
Tom. Thank you for that.
Welcome.
Okay. I just made a last minute sub. We're gonna go to my center here. This is a big body.
Wait, hold on. Why'd you make a sub? Did no one else? That was he took that? You had
No,
comedy?
because I just didn't like the one that I had.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it's been sitting here for a week. The guy,
Yeah,
hasn't
these are
been
week
good.
old
So
too.
your
Hasn't been staying on
franchise is in shambles right now.
No, I mean,
essentially.
he
You're the
looked good in
Denver
tryouts.
Nuggets.
Had a bad week of practice. We had another guy on the bench ready to go. At the center, big body. You can go to him late in the game,
Big body Benz.
and you know he's going to get the job done. Going to score at a high rate. Give me the chalupa from Taco Bell.
What?
Wow.
Give me
The
the chalupa.
Yo,
That's a good.
I did
center.
not think that
That's a
was gonna
really
happen.
good center.
Unexpected pick.
That's a really good center. And you can go to him late, man. Like Taco Bell's open late. You can go to the chalupa late.
Can.
Christ.
Can. He'll thrive in overtime.
Yeah. So give me the chalupa, man.
I don't know what to say to that to follow up.
That's a good pick. Because it's a good pick. You know it's a pick.
This is my PG. You know, this is the vision of my team. It usually is. I need someone to drive us in the right direction. What would you do without this? Everyone has one, especially in America. Give me Carr, man. What would you do without a car? Luke would not be able to make it home without his car.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they just wouldn't pay me for a
I
flight.
thought you were gonna say something
Yeah.
else. I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty obvious.
It's pretty. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just like
there was just a lot of golf talk that happened, so my brain was on a different side of the spectrum, I guess.
Got it. No car. I need it. I mean, everyone has a car. What would you do,
No,
Tom?
car's
What would
great
you do
pick.
without your
Great.
car, bro?
Fantastic pick. It's a fantastic
Yeah.
pick.
Luke, what would you do?
Absolutely.
I'd be
worthy
fine.
of- It's
You would not be fine.
1000% worthy of a round one
I'll
selection.
just
Yeah,
walk.
come on, man.
Taking the
This guy's a
chalupa.
hater.
Walk.
Just pure hater today.
Walk.
Lamborghinis.
Oh my god. All right.
that
Anyways,
one.
at power
love
forward,
that
I put
one.
this guy at the power
Chevrolet.
forward because Jesus Christ. That's what we're doing now.
The Chevrolet, man.
I haven't heard that one, but I still hate you for that. All right. Power forward. This because obviously most power forwards, like, you want some length, you want to be able to block shots, you want to be able to catch lobs, maybe stretch the floor a little bit. Give me Cheese, man. Cheese
That's
makes
good.
everything better.
It's good. It's good. You didn't take what I thought you would take at this point, but that's okay.
Okay. You had to throw it in there. You DICK.
I didn't take it. I'm not taking it.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you got to bring it up. We talked about food earlier, and you didn't bring it up because you were saving it for this. You'd be in a
No, I didn't
DICK.
even think about this,
Got
but
it.
it's in my
Yeah.
reserve in case you don't want to take it. I'm also going to go to the power forward here. Another food item. Again, this guy
Like
stretches
cauliflower.
this guy stretches the floor well. He's this is an international player, but he's made his name really well in Southern California. So I know he can play in a big market if we have to go play in LA or whatever. Give me the churro. Give me the churro at the power
Good
forward.
pick.
The Disneyland
No,
churros
I-
are
Really
really
good
good.
pick.
I'm just gonna say it's come out. Never
Ballpark
mind.
churro.
Is it not an international player?
Is this like cultural appropriation right now with your team or what?
Chalupa and churro, they got a little international background.
Chalupa and churro.
Chalupa is an American invention.
Really interesting picks. Really interesting.
Shut
I
up.
Shut the
Is it
hell
though?
up.
Is it though?
I'm also gonna go with the power forward here. Not gonna be a food item, however. This power forward is just like a Zebo to me. This is an old reliable, just it's gonna be there. It's gonna survive some eras, and it's just this old faithful, man. I've got the cinema at the power forward. The
Wow,
cinema.
Tom. Tom's got comedy and cinema. Cinema.
Timina. Hell yeah.
Cinema.
Cinema.
I haven't been to the cinema in a while, but
There's not much out there to
Hasn't
see
been a
right
reason to
now.
go,
the last time I went was Den
Yeah.
of Thieves 2. Great movie, by the way.
Yeah, Luke might as well just throw my $20 off the freeway when we went and saw Venom. So
No, we both agreed that it was gonna be bad, but we wanted to go see it. That was a
That
mutual
sounds good.
decision.
that wasn't.
Okay, and then I'll go over to the point guard. You can't be a good point guard without creativity. So why not let it fly
Creativity.
at the one? create.
Tom's
Um,
list is shaping up really well here.
I mean, yeah, he's seeing the floor well.
Yeah.
Mine's way more specific. We
Yeah,
got my
yours
last
sucks. Come on.
food item. I must have been hungry when I
Bro,
made
what the hell? Yeah, you have another food item? What is going
What's
on
not
right
food? It's a drink.
Mm.
now?
Arguably the greatest drink of all time. You can go to it, post workout. You can go to it at the
Coke.
donut shop. Give me the chocolate milk at the shooting guard.
Ooh.
Chalky milk is undefeated. I don't see
All
when.
right, that's a good pick.
Yeah,
That's
I
your
don't.
best pick so
I
far.
don't see when the chocolate milk will ever fall off. Like
Yeah.
it's a pretty.
With the Marie's donuts, it hits.
That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying. You
gosh.
throw it with a donut. I'll probably have a chocolate milk as I hit the road tomorrow. So shout out to chocolate milk.
You're a Nesquik guy. Let's just be honest.
No, you know what I do like though? The HEB
The
chocolate
Fairlife?
milk here is so good. I don't know what it is, but it's so
HEB's
good.
got some special brewing, man. Those
I know.
drinks, those orange drinks. Oh my god.
Special grocery store. Shout out to HEB when
Yeah.
the H list comes around.
Yeah.
HEB, man.
HEB, man. That was
Might
that
be
was a
my
special
favorite part of
place.
Texas, actually.
It might
The
be.
HEB
Honestly, that last time was the first time I went in one, and I was thoroughly impressed.
and that's not even the nice one.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I get 2 picks, so I guess it doesn't matter. Shooting guard. This guy, he lights it up. He fills it up, and without him, same thing. I just don't know if we'd survive. Give me computer at the shooting guard. It's hit after hit after hit. It could be
Yeah, I mean,
in
we
any
wouldn't-
form.
Wouldn't be here right now. Computer was
Yeah,
definitely in my lineup.
exactly. This would not be happening. Okay, now
Here's timeless, man.
at small forward, I put this at the small forward because, as usual, small forward's my utility guy. It can be used in many, many different, forms and versions and parts of your life. But just think, if you didn't have this, how different your life would be. They made a movie about it. Give me color. Small
Where
forward.
for this
color.
small forward color?
Color. Like everything we
like-
saw right now is black and white. Like, how much different would your life be?
You guys are really like abstract, whereas mine are.
Yeah, you're just thinking about food,
We're
fatty.
abstract.
I must have
Luke
been
has the
starving, dude.
chalupa and
Yeah.
the churro.
This guy was
I must
sitting
have been
at his
starving,
favorite
dude.
restaurant, and
My next 2 picks are gonna be really good too. It's
yeah,
just
so
have-
that's good. Color at small forward.
yeah, Jared, I like that pick, man.
Okay, wrote that down. Here we go. I'm gonna go to my small forward. This guy, he's. I think I've taken him before in a lineup. But I'm telling
What? I'm throwing a flag now.
what?
You
What?
can't take him twice.
Jared, what are you talking about?
I've taken Steph Curry like 12 times.
Like 40 times. You've
I'm
taken
kid-
people more than once.
I'm kidding. Go. Jesus.
This guy, unsung hero of his realm, plays his role to a T. Tom's got comedy as a small forward, so that's why I put him at small forward, because I just think that's what he brings to his environment. And he's an old soul, stern, good locker room guy. Give me Creed Bratton out of Dunder Mifflin at my small
You
forward.
just don't have a serious list, bro.
Give me Creed Bratton.
This is why I said
small
what I said,
forward.
bro.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
You're not a serious person.
Creed, okay, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Creed
Bro, you
Bratton.
got your wings are chocolate milk and Creed Bratton.
That's so fire. Come on, man. Come
Your
on.
front court is
Yes, sir.
Creed, churro, and chalupa.
Chalupa. Okay. Anyway.
So good. So
I
good.
feel bad. I feel bad for the center position because
Because the chalupa's down
the
there.
amount of clanging and banging that this
You're all about
selection is
clanging and
going to do
banging.
in the paint.
Playing and banging.
Unheard of. This is unheard of. Nothing more needs to be said. Give me Costco at the 5.
Ah,
Jared hates
fucking
Costco.
shit.
Give me Costco.
Jared hates Costco.
Hate that
know.
place with a passion.
Costco at the 5, man. I mean, do I really need to explain why? It's Costco.
It's the worst place in the world. We're not
Just-
doing worst lists. We're not doing negative lists right now, Tom. What are you doing?
Okay.
Shout out to Costco. Shout out to AJ and Big Justice.
Costco. Shout out to Sample Road. Shout out to the food market.
Oh, bro,
whatever
that
it
place
is,
sucks.
the food court. Now I'm gonna move over to the shooting guard. I think I've only been to this place maybe twice, but it has to be in the list because I need snipers at my shooting guard. You got to be able to clip it from the wing. Give me Cabela's. Give me Cabela's at the shooting
Never
guard.
been Cabela's.
You know,
What is
you
that?
know.
like
Cabela's is a hunting store.
Yeah,
Pretty big
Oh.
hunting chain.
Where is that at?
it's like a Shields, isn't it? But
Yeah, there's one in Reno,
it's
Jared,
like
when you're
it's
driving in.
massive.
Yeah.
That sounds
Um,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you even shoot guns, Tom? I'm confused.
No, I have before,
Oh.
but I don't own a gun now.
I don't either. I'm not hip. Okay, I got a point guard left. Good point guard pick here.
Yeah, you got Creed on your list. Nothing you
This
say
guy,
is
this guy.
matters.
Last week we talked about the modern build for an NBA player. I think this is the modern build for a point guard. The guy has all the answers at right when you ask him. He has all the answers. I think a lot of point guards are going to go in this direction. Give me ChatGPT at my point guard. ChatGPT at my point guard. He knows the playbook. He knows the teams.
I think it's official. You have the most insane list that we've had.
Absurd.
Good
An
list.
absolutely absurd list.
Good list. though.
Your list is just insane.
A lot
bro.
of creativity. A lot of creativity. Wait till my walk.
Yeah, a lot of calories too.
I think my
So you should put calories in your list.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're just gonna call my front court is they're the calories down there. You know what I'm saying? So my walk on might be my favorite pick though. So but give me ChatGPT at the point guard. I really like that. Guy sees the floor really well. There's not a thing that in the world that ChatGPT doesn't know. So
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Okay. At center, this guy's gonna take up a lot of space. This guy is gonna be able to, like Tom likes to say, clang and bang. He likes to
Yes.
clang and bang, but he's gonna have a soft touch too. So he's gonna be like a big Jokic. It's essentially Jokic, MVP level. Every single person has one. Tom wouldn't know what to do without one. Give me Couch.
couch.
Nothing like a
Couch.
couch.
just, like-
Soft touch. Soft touch. Come
I was
on.
only
Takes
weighing
up a
my
lot of
bag,
space.
though. Like I was
Good
only weighing
pick.
my bag on this list. Like
You were
Really
not in
good
your
pick.
bag. Your
Oh
list
my
is
God,
ass.
dude.
Really good pick.
My list might not be good, but it's like it's not just like car. You know what I mean? Like
You need a car.
you don't need one. You need a chalupa.
Oh my god. Yeah, and you need a Costco.
Yo, you now have officially just became Cam Shelton. Speaking of C's, He's not a
Wow.
serious individual.
Oh, I was gonna put camping on the list. That was actually who I subbed out for.
Cam?
chalupa.
Oh.
Camping.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna select Cam.
Yeah.
Nah, shout
All
out to
right.
That's my dog
You're
Cam though.
Hey,
He's
you're
player
gonna
of the
love
month.
this one.
Player of the month. Shout out to Cam. Player of the
Oh,
month.
is he?
He was back to back. Like he's on the
Oh
cover
my
of Lethal
God,
Weapon.
he's just-
Player of the month.
This guy's just out there just shoulder buffing these freaking
Yeah,
Europeans
lot of
into,
up fakes.
in his submission. Oh God! All right, at my walk on, this one's easy. I put him here because I feel like he catches a lot of hate, but there's a reason why he is on my list, and he is awesome. We all appreciate it, whether we like to admit it or not. Give me California. California, it's the best state to live in, man. Shout out. It might be expensive.
like
It
it.
might be a little crazy here, but
Worth it.
yeah, it's worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
Okay, my walk-on pick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is my favorite pick. Walk-ons are, we always talk about overlooked. This guy did it on the biggest stage. Went up against one of the greatest, in my opinion, almost at this time. This was a little past his prime, but the greatest. Give me Corey Gunn's verse on 6 foot, 7 foot. This isn't talked about enough. The
Jared,
Lil
bro,
Wayne song,
what
6
is
foot,
he
7
on?
foot.
Well,
We're not hip to the
I just
last
like,
verse
bro.
of
I
6
don't
foot,
like.
7
Did
foot.
you
But
make a
it-
Did
it-
you
there's
make a
nothing
new
wrong with
list,
it.
or is this like? Were you
This
under
has
the
been-
influence
this
when
has
you
been
made this
sitting
list?
This has been sitting here for a week. Listen,
So you looked at this for an entire week, cause like, yeah, this is what I'm going with.
no, I subbed out camping for Chalupa, but 6 foot, 7 foot is arguably one of the most iconic rap songs of the 2000s. No,
I agree.
I think people think that's all Wayne. The last verse is Corey Guns, and he doesn't get his flowers. The
Hey,
last
man,
verse
shout out
is
to
Corey
Corey
Guns when he
Guns, bro.
switches the
Shout
flow,
out
when
to
he switches
Corey
the whole flow of the song.
Anyone
Guns.
driving from Texas to California or New Mexico tomorrow, please stay off the road.
Dude,
'Cause
that's
this
a great
guy
walk-on
is-
pick. That's
this
a great
guy is
walk-on
just
pick.
on a
The
different
fact
level.
that you're not even giving him his flowers right now, go listen to that verse and tell me it's not a
I already gave my flowers for the day, Lucas.
Yeah, Corey Gunn's verse on 6 foot, 7 foot.
No,
Dude,
the blueprint. I already
He
gave
really
my
snapped though.
flowers for the
Like he
blueprint.
really snapped though. Like why are we
Tom, what's your walk on, man?
why
Let's
are we
move
not
on
giving
from
it the
this.
flowers, dude?
Tom's
My
got to have a better walk on than
Where's
that.
my walk-on's like whatever, it's a guy that
not Corey Gunn's verse on 6 foot, 7 foot.
it's an underrated guy for sure. Relevant in my life yesterday because the power went out in my house on my street, and the candle was there for me.
Big candle guy.
Candle is in the house,
I have
man.
2 empty candles right here, actually.
Nothing better than a nice.
I feel like there's a.
candle,
Never mind, Tom. I'm not gonna say.
You know me well enough to not even
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
like.
I'm letting it go.
Can we just like listen to that verse? I'm not gonna do it right here for copyright reasons, but just please listen to it. Like you're disrespecting it, and that's why I had to give him a walk-on spot.
And it probably got recorded in California.
No, I agree. I rocked with California. Unlike
Alright,
you,
good.
I'm a supportive co-host.
Your list is insane. Okay, let's just call it what it is.
Great polls. Like the fact that you didn't think of any of mine means that
It's a nutty list.
It's a nutty list.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
for being the
good.
reason.
I've never said it wasn't, but I think that's pretty good. Tom had
Alright.
creativity as his point guard. You guys are mad at me for being creative. Tom has creativity, Cabela's, comedy, cinema, Costco, candle at the walk-on. Jared has car, computer, color, cheese, couch, California. I have Chat GPT, chocolate milk, Creed Bratton, churro, chalupa, and Corey Gunn's verse on 6 foot, 7 foot. Where's like, I don't know, man.
Put the poll out, man. Put the poll out.
Yeah, I mean, polls are gonna start coming back out because I'm unemployed again. So I have time again. I did a quick shout out. This was gonna be on my list, but I think you guys were gonna throw a flag because it doesn't technically start with a C, but it does. I was gonna put Centel, but it like NBA up there.
You
But like, it's
should've.
not,
That would have totally.
yeah, but it's
that would've
NBA
totally-
Centel. It's not Centel.
Yeah, I would have thrown a flag.
Yeah, so that's why I took it off. But he deserves his flowers because my goodness, what a run!
You
he's
should
on.
no. You could have had getting sent-held.
Yeah. There's a way to do it, but I just didn't want to be sleazy. So, I mean, do you want to see some of my reserves? Because just so you can, this has been here all week, just so you can see where my head.
Sure. Let's hear it. LA.
Picked this one before too.
Cam Sheldon.
Candy corn,
Boo.
Cheetos,
Okay.
cheese was on my list.
Jeez.
Okay.
Chicken tendies,
Chocolate is on
Yeah.
mine.
Charles Barkley as a broadcaster,
Oh, I like that.
Christmas.
Nobody likes
So
chocolate.
literally anything on your reserves was better than your actual team.
And
Yeah.
that's why I'm the GM and you're not. And then
Yeah.
This guy's Calvin
with the
Booth.
first
Oh,
pick,
Well, I also was going to
Luke Avdalovic is select.
Calvin Cambridge was up there too. Calvin
Oh
Cambridge.
shit.
I watched Like Mike on the plane 2 days ago. Such a good movie. Top
You're a
5. Probably.
sick
Top
person,
5
man.
movie. Well, I was like half asleep, so I didn't want to watch something that I like wasn't gonna pay attention to. So I just threw
Got it. Yeah.
That's a good
bet.
point.
Type.
Tight.
Type.
That's a chicken nachos. So you wanted to pick chicken? Oh, I guess I could put calamari on there too.
Yeah. See, look. Yeah. Shut up.
Churro,
Or-
chalupa, and chocolate milk. It's a recipe for the toilet.
Ah,
We're literally gonna.
Oh, man.
It is late.
yeah, it is.
For you, Tom.
Cali has the coolest weather with the classiest courses. So I'm rolling with my 50 chips a night, carving out a crazy scorecard without a fight.
Bang.
Hey, real quick, Tom, before you do your thing, hey,
ahead.
prayers up to Pod's very own Jalen Wells.
Yeah.
J-Dub.
Yeah, we hope.
Looks like he's doing well.
Yeah, we hope you're okay.
Yeah.
We love you, dude. That's just a terrible, unfortunate part of playing sports with some not so intelligent people.
Yeah. Thank God he only broke his wrist. It looks like
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
face is messed up, but he'll be all right.
Yeah,
prayers
yeah,
up,
it's
Jay.
just crazy, man. For all you kids out there that watched that or saw that, just remember, like it's just not that serious.
You're no. Well, that and you're not LeBron. You're not gonna block him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's just
6'1".
not that serious,
You're
bro.
not LeBron, gang. Like
Like I'm like
6'1", 6'8" guy, down 20. Like
Like, bro, it's just even if you were Wemby, like, bro, just let it happen. Like, who cares?
That made me sick to my stomach for sure.
Yeah, like we're not talking about the NBA finals. Like, dog, you guys have won 12 games. Like,
Yeah.
sit down and
Ugh.
chill out.
Sheesh. Yeah.
So
And
shout
then-
out to Jay, man. Hopefully,
Yeah, shout
hopefully
out
you're
to
okay,
him.
buddy.
Glad he's good.
Yeah.
And then we had John Morant grenade celebration today. How about
So
that?
fire, by the way.
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
Oh, Jared, it's so good. He hits the 3 and then he goes,
I love it, dude.
Wait, did he really get 75K
I don't
for
know.
the
I don't know
gun?
if that's true.
I thought he did, which is so bogus because everyone and their mother is doing some gun
Yeah,
stuff.
and everyone saw the Dalton Connect
Yeah.
on the Lakers actual Instagram
Yeah, it's
shooting at Aaron Gordon.
Tommy picked
Yeah.
Cabela's though, so
different rules. How about Cabela's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Another episode in the book. Shout out to the Tuesday night recordings. This has been a fun one, fellas. These are your favorite walk-ons, and we're walking out.